Hello again and welcome to today's webinar. So my name is Lana Bilosh and I will be your host for today's session. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. And before we dive in, I will cover the few housekeeping items to help you to get the most of your experience. Recording and slides. This webinar will be recorded and you will be able to access to this recording along with the presentation after the session. We will share the download link via email, and so keep an eye on your inbox. And we'll conclude with the Q&A session, so feel free to submit all your questions at any time using the chat or the Q&A features here. And before we dive into the agenda, here is a quick reminder of who we are. N.Progression is a dedicated Dynamics 365 Microsoft partner. We have been helping businesses with implementation, utilization, support, upgrade, and migration of Dynamics 365, ERP, and CRM as well. So, and let's move to our slides with speakers. Allow me to introduce our today panel speakers. And Peter, our business architect and head of our ERP department, along with Anne, our senior consultant. Today will be share their experience. And as you can see together there, both have a wealth of experience within this field. So without any further ado, let me hand over to Peter.
Thank you, Lana. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our today's session. And as usual, it will be dedicated to the latest release for Dynamics 365 Finance, which will be generally available since tomorrow. It will be version 10.43. And as always, we have prepared a brief but amazing overview of the features and improvements included in this update. And moreover, this release is marked by Microsoft as a major release. As always, Microsoft issues only 2 major releases per year. So this will be one of 2. In this release, we can expect enhancements in modules such as accounts receivable, electronic reporting, cash and bond management, and fixed assets. And now I'm happy to hand over the floor to my colleague, the finance expert, Anna. She will not only provide a detailed overview of the key changes in this release, but she has also selected one of the new features to demonstrate in the system. Anna, please go ahead.
Thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone, and let's start our changes review. And the first module to consider is the cash and bank management. And feature number 1, enable process automation for accounts receivable and accounts payable foreign currency revaluation. This is a preview feature. Let me remind you that process automation allows simple scheduling of work of processes that will be run by the batch server. The simple calendar view allows users to view and take actions on scheduled or completed work. This simple calendar view allows you to see work for a week at a time on the right side of a schedule process automation page, as we can see on the screen. The central administration page of all processes is found in System Administration module under the Setup menu, but appropriate menu items, foreign currency revaluation automation, are available in Accounts Payable and Accounts Receivable models now. To create a new process automation, we should click Create a new process automation on the action pane, and after that, in Schedule Type field, we should select Accounts Receivable Foreign Currency Revaluation or Accounts Payable Foreign Currency Revaluation Schedule Type. The creation of this process consists of 2 steps. On General tab, we should define usual options such as schedule time, start data, repeats, alerts, and so on. And in the second step, we should define options specified for revaluation, calculation, and posting processes, such options as revaluation method, dimensions, profiles, and so on. All dates are defined as relative dates. To calculate the data, we should set the number of days before or after the scheduled automation day. This number can be positive, negative, or zero. And for example, if this process is designated to use exchange rate 1 day before the scheduled automation day, we should set -1 in the number of days adjustment for date of rate field. Next, features 2 and 3 continue to develop advanced bank reconciliation functionality. Let me remind you that previous 2 releases improved advanced bank reconciliation functionality by adding several new capabilities, including generating and posting a payment journal. A user can specify a payment type, whether a payment journal is a customer payment journal or a vendor payment journal, customer or vendor accounts, method of payments, financial dimensions or financial tags if it's applicable, and prepayment and posting profile options, and default description for automatic payment journal posting. And the last release added the possibility to define offset account financial dimensions for general ledger voucher that can be posted manually during the reconciliation process and automatically if appropriate matching rules are set for voucher generation. Also, last release added the possibility to cancel customer payment journals directly from the bank reconciliation worksheet. And the next functional area, electronic reporting. And next, feature number 4, in-app PDF conversion for configurable business documents. This is a preview feature. We can use the PDF conversion option to convert a generated document from Office format, Word or Excel, to PDF format. To turn on PDF conversion, select Convert to PDF checkbox for file destination on electronic reporting destination page, as we can see on the screen. And there is another way to use this conversion option, not to select Convert to PDF checkbox, but to use a PDF converter component for format configuration. And when this option is turned on, generated document is automatically converted to a PDF format from Microsoft Office format. In versions of the system earlier 43, PDF conversion could be done only outside of the current Finance instance. The generated document was sent to conversion service out of Finance, and after that conversion service returned back converted document to Finance. That solution had several limitations. First of all, this option was available only for cloud deployments and for on-premises deployments that had internet connectivity enabled. And the second, the maximum size of PDF document was limited to 300 pages. In version 43, a new feature can be enabled. And after that, the PDF conversion can be done within the application, Finance and Operation application. This feature uses application object server resources. External conversion services are not required. It's effective, it's safe, and there are no previous limitations. Internet connectivity is not required for on-premises deployment, and maximum size of PDF document is not limited to 300 pages. And the next module, accounts receivable. And next feature number 5, copy financial dimensions from sales order header to penny difference voucher transactions. This feature enables the automatic copying of financial dimensions from sales order header to transactions. It ensures that all relevant financial dimensions are accurately transferred to transactions, thereby preventing discrepancies and errors during posting process. And next option number 6, return order invoice support through dual write. The dual write connection can be set up in lifecycle services between two environments, finance and operation environment and one of the customer engagement apps, such as Dynamics 365 Sales, Dynamics 365 Marketing, Customer Service, Field Service, and Project Service Automation. Before the last release, the dual write connection didn't support return order invoices. So when the return order invoice was created in finance, they was not synced back to customer engagement app. And now new entities and new mappings are available in Dynamics Finance to sync return order invoice from finance to customer's environment. And the last feature, number 7, automate split transaction posting from main book to derived books for fixed assets model. This feature allows you to simplify the posting process from main book to derived books as configured on the asset book page. And I'm going to give you more details how it works. Next slide, please. And now a couple of words about fixed asset books functionality. Before the using fixed asset functionality, fixed asset books have to be set. Fixed asset books functionality is based on value model and the depreciation books functionality that was available in earlier versions of the system. And now current books functionality books are associated with fixed asset groups and let you define the following options by default. Calculate depreciation toggle, depreciation profile, alternative and extraordinary depreciation profiles that include depreciation method, depreciation year and period frequency, depreciation convention, service life and depreciation periods field, and posting layer and other important options as we can see on the screen. You should define the number of books and book settings that have to be set for fixed asset group according to your business needs. Typically, one book is used for accounting depreciation with posting to current layer, and one book is used for tax purpose with posting to tax layer. And let me share in my screen. And go to fixed asset model. Now, under the setup menu, fixed asset groups. Select furniture and fixtures fixed asset group, and on the action pane, I click books. We can see that 4 different books are associated with this furniture and fixtures fixed asset group. One book, 150 straight line life remaining, is used for accounting depreciation with posting to current layer. This book has 150% reducing balance depreciation method and has to be posted to current layer. This book, T150% straight line life remaining book, is used for tax purpose. This book has the same method, but has to be posted to tax layer. And Fed and state the following books, Fed and State, are used for tax purposes also, for federal and state taxes. And that books have different depreciation methods, and posting layer is equal to none. And go to fixed asset books. You might set separate books and derived books. The main purpose of derived books is to simplify the posting of fixed asset book transactions at the same intervals as the primary book. You should select one book as primary book, and after that you can attach to this primary book derived books. We can see that for this book 150% straight line life remaining, the following books are set as derived: Fed, State, and T150%. If we set up book to post transactions at the interval others than the primary book intervals, we should attach this book to fixed asset as a separate book and not as derived books. When we post transactions for primary book that contains derived books, the derived book transactions are automatically posted in journals, purchase orders, and free text invoices. Transaction types that are automatically posted for derived books have to be set on this page, asset books page. We can add or remove the record, and for additional record, we can select transaction types from predefined list, and we can see in this list that this list contains all transaction types associated with fixed asset transactions, including depreciation, revaluation transaction types, and so on. The most common transactions to post for derived books: acquisition adjustment, disposal sale, and disposal scrap. Depreciation that is posted for derived books is the same amount as was posted for the primary book. So if we have different depreciation methods between the books, we should not use the derived process to generate depreciation transactions. In version 41, the automate split transaction posting from main book to derived books feature was added as a public preview, and in the last release, this feature was enhanced and now can be used on a regular basis. This feature automates the process of splitting transactions from main book to derived books based on asset book configuration. This feature ensures accuracy and consistency of books data without manual input, so no manual interventions are required, and books data remain updated in real time. And go to fixed test list. We have warehouse fixtures fixed test object with furniture and fixtures fixed test group, and with 4 associated fixed test books, as we could see in setup. And this object is used during 1 month, so we can see only one depreciation transaction per each book. For the primary book, for the tax book, one depreciation transaction, and for the Fed and State books per one depreciation transactions. Let's imagine that the company wants to split this fixed test object into 2 different objects, for example, intelligent light system and other fixtures, for example, for the purpose to set one of the objects into different location. To split this object, first of all, I make a copy of this object. I click copy fixed asset, and for the new copied object, I rename I rename this object. For example, intelligent light system, as I mentioned before. After that, I can change that object as data. For example, to set another location, another responsible person, and another set of default financial dimensions and other options as you need them. After that, to split object, I return back to the old fixed test object, warehouse fixtures. I click books, select the primary book, and on the action pane, I click functions, split fixed asset. On this page, I select two fixed asset. I select our new fixed test object, intelligent light system. After that, I select the book of this new fixed test object. I set the transaction date, for example, the middle of the February. I specify the percent, for example, 50, and I specify journal name to put new fixed asset transactions. After that, I click OK. And the system informed us that split fixed test transactions have been placed in journal number 735, and go to this journal to verify lines. This is our journal. Click lines. And we can see 4 new journal lines. Acquisition adjustment and depreciation adjustment transaction types for the old fixed test object, and acquisition and depreciation transaction types for the new fixed asset object. Acquisition adjustment transaction types reduces the value of the old fixed test object by the percentage that was specified during the split process. And acquisition transaction type was created in the same amount. And the same goes for depreciation adjustment and depreciation transaction types. After the verifying, post this journal, let the system to create transactions, operation completed. And now we can check the results. For this, return back to fixed test list. Find our old and new fixed test objects. For the old fixed test object, system created for the primary book 2 new transactions. Acquisition adjustment and depreciation adjustment transactions. And for the new fixed test object, the system created acquisition and depreciation transaction types as we specified during split process. Additionally, after new feature was enabled, system created derived book transactions, and we can see these transactions for the old fixed test object. For example, select one of the derived book, and we can see new transaction, acquisition adjustment. And for the new fixed test object, we can see the same. Select one of the derived book and click transactions, and we can see acquisition transaction. We cannot see depreciation adjustment transactions because this transaction type is not set on the account book page. So that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Peter? Olana?
Yeah, thank you very
Thank
much,
you, Anna.
Anne. And I will upload a presentation. Give me a second. And we will continue with some slides. Mhm. So, if you would like to connect with Peter or his employee Anna, you can simply scan this QR code and ask any type of questions. Not only today, you can connect in LinkedIn and follow up his blog regarding new updates for finance and supply chain management platform. And let's move. We're also excited to introduce our innovative ISV solution. It's add-on for Dynamics 365 Finance and Supply Chain Management. Cloud Green is designed to add a robust release management structure to your F&O environment, helping you avoid errors by conducting advanced testing and analysis this before implementation. For example, you can simply analyze what's new in upcoming release and how it affects on your current version. Get this simple update report within a week. And also it's simple to set up this application because it's like 1 day of settings. And one more solution, Advanced Database Log. It's a powerful solution that helps you find errors and solve problems within your database system. It can help you track easily and quickly all change data, see all information in a user-friendly way, because we all know what is standard database log, and it's not so convenient, fully convenient for and user-friendly for users and support team. Here you can find at the slide you can find the top popular features of this solution, which was marked by our customers. And as a result, you will reduce support service costs and improve data quality because, for example, you can see deleted records instead of standard database log can't do it. And let's move to our last but not least slide. Our next event for Dynamics 365. In April, we will launch one more solution, an AI case support management tool. This is an add-on for Dynamics 365 that allows you to manage all user requests within a system, and most importantly, self-learning assistant Copilot AI allows you to instantly receive answers to a variety of user requests for both standard and custom functionalities. So finally, it will reduce the time for searching your answers in Google, in your manuals, or contacting with your support team, and you will receive it in time and without any waiting. So let's waiting for. And also I want to highlight that release 10.0.44 will be in June. So we will notify you about our next release overview, about the upcoming release, and we will be waiting for joining us to the next event. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Peter. And thank you all our attendees today, and wish you all the best and see you on the next webinars.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.